When our next inductee arrived, the women's lacrosse team had won just its first Centennial Conference title. That number quadrupled by the time she left. The still standing record holder for assists and points, at least for now, did it all for her team, including singing the national anthem before games. Let's hear more about what Julika Blankenship did on the field and why she is deserving of her spot in the Hall of Athletic Honor.
A member of a lacrosse-loving family, Julika Blankenship began her Gettysburg lacrosse career in 2001, and her joy and talent for the sport quickly made an impact on the women's lacrosse program. Her tenacity and ability to build others up made her a huge factor in Gettysburg women's lacrosse receiving its first national rankings during her tenure.
We knew right away when she came to visit Gettysburg that this girl was just a lacrosse junkie. And when you love something so much, it allows you to play with much more freedom and much more joy. And as a result, then you try different things. Her creativity, her ability to change the direction in which she dodged to the cage, her ability to find the open player, the way in which she worked with others. And she didn't stay in sameness. She was always evolving and just played with just so much freedom that allowed her to really try and experiment with new things.
Blankenship's athletic accomplishments stand out 19 years after her graduation. She still tops the program record boards in both points with 309 and assists with 160. Blankenship was also a two-time All-American and All-Region selection and a three-time All-Centennial Conference honoree. Her senior season, she was named the conference's Player of the Year and served as team captain. With 121 points as a junior and 112 as a senior, Blankenship was the first player in program history with back-to-back 100-point seasons. She was tabbed the Women'sLacrosse.com Athlete of the Year in 2004. She dots the leaderboard in other categories, including claiming both second and third place in single-season assists.
Certainly her talent and her success and her records, many of which are still held today, speak for themselves. But I'm thinking of three qualities that really set her apart about how she played and the impact that she has had on this program. Number one, Julika is just incredibly creative. She maintains that creative spirit. She's a doer. She loves to take challenges and take risks. So she also played with just such creativity. Number two, I believe Julika has just this unbelievable passion. She freaking loved lacrosse. She had such love for the game, such a passion for people, and a passion for Gettysburg College. She just screams orange and blue. And the third quality is just her love. You could see the joy at which she played. You could see the love that she demonstrated to everybody. She was the most welcoming player, and that was demonstrated that the team selected her as captain in her senior season. Her contagious smile with her bopping ponytail and big bright bow just set the stage for this spirit that you would see in her.
Blankenship graduated from Gettysburg in 2004 with a degree in Spanish. She received her master's degree in psychology from Washington College in 2008. She spent 17 years as a collegiate women's lacrosse coach, serving the programs at Washington College, Queen's University of Charlotte, and Winthrop University.
We couldn't be more proud to have Jukes as a class of 2023 Hall of Athletic Honor inductee. She represented Gettysburg with such class, such grace, and such spirit, and she is Gettysburg great.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Julika Blankenship.
Oh, my sash. Now that I got my sash on, I'm really ready to rock, so here we go. Good evening. Congratulations to all of the inductees. I'm simply honored and humbled to be here. Thank you to Gettysburg College, the athletic department, the Hall of Fame committee for such an awesome event, and most importantly, the women's lacrosse program and Carol Cantelli. Thank you to my teammates and all of my family for being here this weekend. I'm truly honored and excited just to celebrate a place we love so much. Anyone that knows me in the room and those that don't will learn quickly, I have a very sincere sense of gratitude for lacrosse. The game has given me a lot, and anytime I can preach about it, I will. While all of us in the room are very different, we whether it's a different sport affiliation, we have various reasons we're here, we're from different states, regardless, a myriad of differences, one thing that we have in common is that we are all grateful for a sport for something. Whether sport brought you to Gettysburg College and you're sitting around a table with your best friends in your life, or perhaps, like me, the passion and love for your college experience maybe inspired you to be a college coach for 17 years. Or maybe the life lessons, right, that you learned in sport propel you in your life. And maybe in the business world, some of your strongest lessons are because of sport. Or maybe you coach your fourth grade son's soccer team and seeing his passion for the game is just so valuable. Regardless, we all have gratitude for sport. I'd like to reflect briefly, and remember, we got a time limit, on my gratitude for sport and what Gettysburg College and the people in this room have done for me. My parents. While the obvious one, the obvious gratitude, that obvious moment, and what I should say is, you gave me the opportunity to be here. And yes, you did. However, I'm more thankful for the lessons that you instilled in my brother and I in our earliest ages in competition. You taught us that you would support us in any challenge we took on as long as we were 100% committed to where our feet were. You also challenged us and pushed us to love whatever game, and nowadays we specialize, but then we didn't, in whatever game we were partaking in. I'm grateful, yes, that you got me here and that you came to every game I ever played in. Thank you so much. My brother, he's sitting over there. Everybody has a role model. Someone they strive to be like, someone they just want to be just like. I'm grateful that my role model was good at everything he did. He set the bar high, a Division I athlete. All I wanted to do was be as good of a lacrosse player as Levi. Thank you for setting that bar. To my teammates. The game, lacrosse, literally gave me all of you. Yes, Carol's recruiting, let's say, gave me all of you. They say you're only as good as the people you surround yourself with, correct? However, while I got a really great group of athletes, players, Lord, it was 20 years ago, I got really great people in my circle, and that's way bigger. Every college memory, every moment, every crazy moment, they're a part of. And I love you for that. I'm grateful for that. Yes, the field, practice, games, all of those memories were wonderful, but the ones I remember the most, hate to say it, weren't on the field. Thank you so much for being you and for being such a part of my life. David Oliver, my husband. The love of the game, as you heard them say earlier, I coached lacrosse for 17 years at the college level. The love of the game that was instilled in me at Gettysburg College. Quite literally, traveling on the journey, any coaches in this room, you know it. You chase the dream. It literally led me to him. My greatest accomplishment is my family. I'm also grateful that he's the better coach in our family. Lastly, and likely the largest sense of appreciation I could possibly speak about. Gettysburg Lacrosse, Carol Cantelli, Barb, Mike, Kelly Jones, Jenny Linder, David Wright, holy moly. The leadership and guidance, the way you led, the way this is you. You created such a dynamic for me, for my impressionable teammates. I simply wanted to give to the game what you gave to me. I wanted to empower female athletes. I wanted to create the culture that my best friends over there have for other athletes. This place is the sole reason. I do believe if I hadn't come here, I would not have wanted to be a college coach. And it's because of the leadership of Carol Cantelli and her staff. The lessons you taught me, holy moly. I keep saying holy moly, but I'm being genuine here. So valuable in my life now that I left sports. Lessons that I cannot even begin to speak about, time limit as well, of what you taught me. So thank you so much for your leadership, your guidance, and just the instilling of passion for the game. So, in summary, thank you all in this room that have been a part of my journey. I'm grateful for this place, what it is and what it isn't. And cheers to everyone for a wonderful evening.